targeting. Flight 4, possible hit, Bra, 270, 19, away.
Okay guys, try natin ginagawa ni Brian sa Groundline Sidewinder. So, we're merging with an F-18 right now. Nasa F-16 ako. So, target ko is to keep the fight favorable for me. So, ibig sabihin, no? So, hindi ko dadalhin yung aircraft ko kung saan mahina. So, yung aircraft ko, ang advantage is two-circle fight. So, ibig sabihin, nose-to-tail fight. Dahil mas mabilis ako, and then mas mabilis yung rate of change of direction. Okay, right now I'm from vertical diving, gaining that some airspeed that I've lost during the merge. And kung napapansin nyo, hindi ko tinatapad yung nose ko mismo sa target, so that hindi natin ma-keep yung airspeed na nagay ko. Then I need that speed para mas maganda yung controllability ng aircraft. So the higher the speed sa F-16, the better the turn rate. So ikita nyo dito, my airspeed is 500 feet, and tignan nyo yung change of direction. So nadala na natin siya sa HUD natin. So this is what you call a pure pursuit. So I'm gonna bring my flight path vector, and then try lang isang shot. So trial lang yan kung aabot. Malaki shot. And then it's trying to reverse. Actually mali yun yung ginawa ng kalaban. Kapag nag-reverse siya, so tingnan nyo, kahit anong reverse niya, still within my HUD. So ibig sabihin, wala siyang controllability sa aircraft niya. Masyadong mabilis. And then hindi niya dinadala kung saan advantageous yung aircraft niya. Okay, right now I'm at about 400 feet. So let's keep it that way. And try natin. Try tayong bumaril. Hindi mapagsalita, hindi mapag-focus. Hindi na pala ginagawa ni Groundline sa gano'n. Okay, blind shot. Okay, hindi tumama. Walang lucky shot. Yung gunnery ko, kailangan kong practicean. So nakikita nyo, di ba, bumaba airspeed ko. Ngayon, nakalayo siya ngayon sa HUD ko or sa nose ko. So ganun ka crucial yung airspeed sa dogfight. So sinasabi nga nila is airspeed is king. So the higher the airspeed, the higher the chance you're going to survive the dogfight. So ngayon wala pang mistake yung ginagawa. So actually he's doing a good job. So he's now breaking away from my 12 o'clock. So that's good for him. And then ang gagawin ko is to ease back pressure and build that speed. And then the higher the speed I have, the higher the rate of turn. So, yun, masyado kong pinood. Nakita nyo, bumaba yung airspeed ko below 400 feet. So, nangyari, bumaba rin yung rate of turn ko. So, mas tumaas yung sa kanya. So, I was able to get a firing solution at me. So, luckily, hindi tumatama. So, yun yung mga firing solution na we're going to be short. Okay, breaking away from his nose. Teka lang. Hirap pala nito. So, right now at the 537, let's see kung okay, so yan yung cheese. Nawala na yung kulay. So, pag pinilit ko pa yan, more than 9 Gs, magpapasa out yung piloto. Ayan, ito yung sinasabi ko, 430 knots. North of 400, safe yung F-16. Tignan nyo kung gaano kabilis magpalit ng direction yung F-16 at this airspeed. I'm ripping from his 12 o'clock, now gaining to his 6 o'clock. And that's what we want. So, lock natin siya para ma-distract din siya. Kasi may RWR. Look, above 400 400 knots. Look at my change of direction. Here, so relax lang. So bingo fuel na, kanina pa tayo naka afterburner. So bawasan ko muna dito. Okay, tignan natin kung mapapabaksak na natin siya dito. Okay, I'm gonna pull above 600 knots. Here's my firing solution. Kinikita nyo yung maliit na dot na yun. Okay, there you go. That's it. And splash 1 F18. Yeah! So, asan siya? Ayun. So, iwasan natin yung debris niya kasi baka pumasok sa engine inlets natin. Hindi ko alam, simulated yun, pero maganda naman. Thank you very much.